Hey guys, I already made my video today, but I don't know, I wanted to make another video, because after I made my video, I was feeling really good, and then sometimes I do this thing where, like, I know I've told you before, but, like, after I feel really good, I get, really nervous or scared that, like, that's the best I'm gonna feel this whole time, and that all of my weight loss is gonna stop soon. And so I wanted to talk to you guys, like, about my plan that I have. I don't think that I mentioned it. I wanted to mention it in my video, but I think that I just, like, forgot to. So, like I said, today I was 206.8, so I'm 6.8 away from Wonderland. Well, I guess really I'm 7.8 away from being under 200 pounds. So, with that, like, coming up soon, you know, I said I gave myself 2 weeks from Monday to do that. With that coming up soon, I wanted to tell you guys about my plan for, like, what's going to happen once I reach Wonderland. And I've started calling it Phase 2. Phase 2 of Shelly and the band's Lot Band journey. So, I just want to make this video because I haven't been feeling, like, really productive today. I don't really have a lot to do, and whenever I'm left alone to my own devices, when I feel kind of shitty, which I was feeling shitty earlier, I make bad choices with my food, and so I'm going to do this instead, and I hope that it will be more productive. So, like I said, I have Phase 2, and I said, oh, Phase 2 is going to start when I hit Wonderland. Except, I sort of decided that I shouldn't wait to hit Wonderland to start my Phase 2. What is Phase 2, you might ask? Well, the first thing is overall, like, ramping up my exercise, which I know that, like, for a while there I was exercising, like, a lot. And I know some people probably still think I do exercise that much. Like, there were days where I was exercising, like, 3 hours a day if you count yoga in an hour. So, like, I was doing that, like, twice a week, 3 days a week sometimes, and then working out at least an hour a day the other days of the week. I mean, not 7 days a week, but I'm 5 days a week. And, you know, I don't really do that anymore. Now the most I really work out in any given day is an hour and 15 minutes. On days when I see my trainer and do cardio, and then, like, 45 minutes tops when I don't do trainer stuff. Or maybe, actually that's not true, on Mondays I still work out, like, over 2 hours because I go to Zumba at night, and I see my trainer in the morning. So, I talked to you guys in my last video about my new, like, boot camp style workouts that I'm going to be doing, but I failed to mention that I'm going to be starting Couch to 5K. Like I said before, that was going to be something that I was going to do once I hit Wonderland, and I just say, why wait? You know, I need to start it now. There's no reason to start before. You know, I know that I told you guys I had started, like, right after my surgery when I was, like, still in, like, the 270s, and that's not true. Sorry, the UPS guy. Rudy, shh, sit. Good boy. Good boy. The UPS guy just dropped something off. So it was like 260s, whatever, and so I tried then, and I was too heavy, like, way too heavy to be doing it, and I hurt my hip. I have a pin in my right hip, from having a hip surgery when I was in middle school, so, I said, oh, when I hit Wonderland, I'm going to try again. It'll be less, pressure on my joints, and so I'm going to try again now. I'm going to start tonight. I saw my trainer this morning, and I went on the elliptical for a little bit, maybe, like, I said like 1.7 miles, but that's not usually what I do. So I'm going to go tonight. I'm going to start Couch to 5K. So that's like another part of revamping, I don't know, my exercise. So I'm starting Couch 5K, and I'm going to be doing the boot camp style workouts. The second part to phase 2 of my lap band is my lap band. I'm going to switch surgeons' offices. I think I've told you guys before how, like, my surgeon told me last time, or my PA told me last time, that I could get a 1/4 of a cc fill from here on out, and I can make an appointment every 6 weeks. I'm not trying to wait that long to get such a small fill. Right now I have 5 cc's in my 10 cc lap band, Allergan lap band. And I think I've described my restriction level to you guys before as I'm not in any danger of PBing or getting stuck based on the amount of food that I eat. Sometimes I get a little pain if I eat something that's too dry, but never because of the amount of something I eat. And where I'm at right now is like my lap band helps me to feel full and to feel full longer, but I could still eat a lot. So it's definitely helping me out. Like, it's got my back and it suppresses my appetite. But, like, I need to start using it more. I need to start using my lap band. That's why I got one. Not even gonna lie, like, I'm afraid of restriction. This entire time, my surgeon's office has been telling me that I can't get a lot of fills. And I sort of, in the back of my head, was like, oh, well, that's probably good. You know, like, I don't want to be limited to the kinds of foods I can eat. I don't want to ever eat something and then PB. But you know what? Like, I got a lap band for a reason, and I need to use it and to see what it's like to have actual restriction before I start saying that I don't want restriction. So, part 2 of phase 2 is embracing restriction. I am switching surgeon's office to another surgeon here in, I think they're actually in Clearwater, not in St. Pete, Dr. Jessie. She's the same surgeon as Brad and Jen's surgeon, and they are very happy with her. I went to the support group meeting from her office, which had a good turnout, and I'm sending in my new patient paperwork tomorrow. And I will hopefully be scheduling an appointment for next week as long as my surgeon's office doesn't drag their ass on sending my records over. So that's like a really big step for me, considering that I like doing the same things over and over. I'm scared of switching my office just because it's something new, but I know that it's something that I need to do, something that I want to do. Because I'm ready to get this started. Like 20 weeks in, 22 weeks. I mean, I guess only 20 because can't count the pre-op for like the lap band stuff. 22 weeks and I'm tired. I'm tired of doing most of the work by myself. I'm very proud of myself for the amount of work I've done with the limited amount of restriction that I have. But I'm ready to, like, get a little more support from my actual lap band. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm, like, totally freaked out by the idea that Wonderland is right around the corner. I know that most of the time I am incredibly happy and thrilled with the results that I have had, and I don't want people to, like, I don't know, I guess, like, sometimes I don't talk about this because I feel like people are going to be like, well, she's lost a lot of weight, what the hell is she complaining about? Like, you know, she's hitting Wonderland, how the hell is that scary? But, like, I don't know, for me, like, I'm so scared. Like, I'm really scared of, like, being, like, so successful so far and then, like, it's stopping. I know my surgeon told me that based on, like, my starting weight and everything, like, the most realistic expectation for my weight loss was that I would lose 90 pounds. I'm almost at 80 pounds, and so based on the average performance of the average person with a lap band, I would stop at 90 pounds down. So that would put me at 193, which, to be honest, like, I've been really happy, like, with the way that my body's been looking lately. I'm starting to feel a little complacent. I know that's ridiculous. Like, look at this. Like, I'm not saying I'm done, but that stuff is, like, creeping in. I think a lot of it is, like me worrying about, like, meeting expectations, that I have set and that, like, people around me have. Like, yeah, I'm worried about, like, being successful. Like, I don't want to get so close and then, like, to not finish it out, because that's what I've done so many times before in my life. And so, like, it's been really hard for me. Like, it's really hard for me to accept the idea that, like, I could be successful at this, and, like, I've tried to, like, develop this plan to, like, meet what's coming head on, because, like, what's coming is slower weight loss. What's coming is plateaus once I'm getting closer to my actual goal, and I don't want those to set me back, because at this point I feel like if I had a significant plateau, I might be toast at this point, because, like some days, like, my head is just, like, really messed up from it, and, you know, then I have other days, like, when I'm at the gym, and, like, I'm on the freaking elliptical for an hour, and I think, like, oh my god, Shelly, like, this is really happening, like, you're really gonna make it. And I feel so great. Or, like, today I was making my video, and, like, I couldn't believe that I was in those shorts. Like, I just, like, couldn't even believe it. And, like, sometimes after that, I just go from, like, this, like, really great feeling to, like, oh, it's done. Like, you're done. You've reached the, you know, a pretty big goal, so that's probably good enough. You know, and, I'm not saying that it's all the time, but, like, when it is, it sucks. Like, it sucks so bad. Like, you know, I know that, like, this whole thing is, like, not rainbows and butterflies, and I just wish that, like, sometimes, like, it wasn't, like, fucking rats, because that's what it feels like right now. I mean, I feel, like, a lot better, like, that I'm making this video, and I feel like when I talk about it, it allows me to reflect on, like, how ridiculous it is, and, like, when I watch all of you guys, like, being so successful and, like, doing it, it, like, gives me motivation to know that, like, I can do it too, because, you know, like, when I think about the average person who has a lap band, I feel like the average person is not, like, a part of a community like we are, and I watch every single one of you guys, and I know that you're not the average person, because you're doing so great, and it reminds me that, like, I'm not the average person either. Like, I'm gonna lose more than 90 pounds, and it's gonna be amazing, and, like, I'm going to be a success story, just like all of you guys are. Just sometimes it's harder than others to remember that, when, like, I've never been successful at this before. So, you know, I thought that I had almost made it 2 weeks without crying in my videos, but that didn't happen, and so, I don't do this because I like crying. I don't do this because it's, like, therapeutic for me. I mean, like, it is as secondary, but, like, I do it because I want everyone to know that, like, it's not easy, but, like, it's worth it, and, some days I feel like this, and other days I feel like I'm already a size 8, and And I just want to say that I'm so thankful for all of you guys. Just for, like, making your videos, and, like, you motivate me so much. I saw a picture a couple weeks ago of Liz Loves Her Lap Band, and she was one of the people that I watched the most, like, when I first started researching lap band surgery. She was, like, a similar age to me when she had her surgery. And I just love her to pieces, and she posted this picture on Facebook of, like, her body right now, you know, and she hasn't had any surgery, and I can't even, like, express, like, how much of a motivation it was to me to, like, see her, you know, like, 3 years out almost, I think, like, just still doing it and, like, being successful, and, like, when I see stuff like that, like, I know that I can do it too. And this is getting really long, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about, like, what I'm going to start doing, and how I was feeling today. So, I love you guys, and I'll see you later.